It's scary. Yeah, at least it says like the Bluebird in here. For you people that don't know the Bluebird, it's in Nashville and they don't even let you talk. I mean, if you wanted to talk, they would kick you out. So
You smack your hand.
yeah, or shush you. But you can talk. But not right now because I'm going to talk. These next few songs we're going to do a little different. Randy's going to play accordion and yeah, and Greg's going to play a little acoustic. Are you looking out there to see if you know anybody? Yeah. Does anybody know Greg Forsman? These people over here do. I don't know about these people.
Those are the ones.
Greg Forsman.
Those are the ones I was looking for.
Yeah. Okay, now, a few years ago, I recorded a CD called Crazy Quilt. Does it? Well, wait a minute, we should be on Crazy Quilt tonight. Anyway, no, but thank you very much. I enjoyed recording that, and we had a good time doing it. There was a song on there that I recorded, and it actually was a true story, so I'm just going to take a few minutes for you people that don't know the story. My dad and I went to a nursing home here in town to see my great Aunt Annie. Aunt Annie and Uncle Jimmy ran the country store at Red Cross, if you go back that far. And my Aunt Annie was there, and she was on her last days, and I went to see her on a Sunday afternoon. And while I was there talking to her, and by then she was not really with us much, and this little lady rolled up to me in a wheelchair, and she asked me if I had driven. She said, "Did you drive your car here today?" And I said, "Well, actually, no, I came with my dad." And she goes, "Good, because he can take us both home. I want to ride home." And I'm like, "Okay." And so I don't know, this little lady strapped in a wheelchair, and you know, sweet little woman. And I said, "Well, I don't know if I know where you live." She said, "It's not far from here because my kids come to see me and then they go home. And so I want you to take me." And I said, "Well, let's figure out where you live." And she said, "Well, do you know where Mary Oaks is?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And she said, "Well, that's where I live." And I said, "Well, what's your name?" And she told me that her name was Miss Williams and her husband was Nathan. And I was like, "Well, wait a minute, I think I know you. My Aunt Ruby and Uncle Beecher were your best friends." And she said, "That's right. So you know where I live?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I've been to your house before. And I graduated with your granddaughter, and Linda." And she said, "Okay, let's go." And she started getting up out of her wheelchair. Now, I knew when she told me about Nathan that her husband had passed away years before her. And so I knew that she didn't really know exactly what was going on. But she started getting up out of the wheelchair and trying to get up and walk. And I went and got the nurse, and I came back, and the nurse said she does this sometimes on Sundays after the kids leave. She wants to go home. So it was sad. It was a sad thing, and I told my dad about it, and my dad said, "You can't do anything about it." And I said, "I know, but it still breaks my heart." So I went back to Nashville, and the next morning I wrote this song. And I have heard since then that Miss Williams has gone on to be with Nathan. So thank God there are angels looking out for them now. So I hope you like this song, because it really touched my heart when I wrote it. It didn't feel like it was me writing it. It just came through from my angels. So anyway, Nathan's waiting. They say I'll go home. My children come on weekends. They bring the grandkids too. There is only one thing that I want to do. I wanna go home next week. I've got to get home next week. Please take me home next week. Oh, please. I've got to get to me someday. I've got to get home next week. Please take me home next week. I've got to get home next week. Oh, please. I've just got to get to me someday. A few years back, we lost a great singer-songwriter, Tim Crackle.